All right, y'all. We are back for the first time. I'm here with my old friend, Mr. Delarinta Carter. So this is gonna be the way I wanted to set this up is I wanted to set it up as like an interview, but I also wanted to just have a friendly chat. Like I wanted us to just talk and get to know each other better because we have been friends for a very long time, but we also have taken a break in our friendship.
Yes.
So
Here and there.
exact life, you know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be a way for the audience to get to know you, us to chat or whatever and talk about, what I'm saying, what happened in our friendship and you. So I want to start from the beginning. So
Yes.
Lake County.
Oh my God. Oh, the boondocks.
It is the Boondocks for real, for real. People don't understand that it's the Boondocks.
It's just so crazy to be away like 30, 45 minutes away from the city.
Yeah.
And you come and you say, oh, I'm from Lake County. And they go, what county?
Right.
You say Eustis and they say Houston. And you like, my God.
Yeah, for real.
My God, we really came from no man's land, for real. Well, we came from no man's land, and I'm not going to say we turned the city up because we really not turn up people.
No.
But we did make our mark.
Yeah.
And stake our claim.
I believe that too. So I just want to know, like, how was it for you growing up in Lake County?
Oh, listen.
Because it's a very small town. Like, it's
Okay, you see my pinky?
yeah.
Lake County is my pinky nail.
Yeah.
The white part. It's that small. And growing up in Lake County, I would say the city, black love is present in the city.
Yeah.
Something crazy. So I'm not, remorseful of that, but I'm remorseful of being a young gay
Yes.
black man growing up in that city. It was,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say horrible,
Yeah.
because I was somewhat popular.
Facts.
It's the backs.
Yeah. It's so small that, like, if you gay, like, you a unicorn.
So they can't help but be known by everybody. But I will say it was trying.
Yeah.
It was trying because to be one of the first
Yeah.
to do something, you really got to step at all times.
Yeah.
So there was not a moment that even in high school that I felt like I had a chance to be lacking.
Yeah.
Like I had to be on my game of how I dressed, how I talked, how I walked, how I looked, how I acted. I couldn't be too hood, but I couldn't be too gay. I couldn't be too girly. So I had to learn to live within balance.
Yeah.
And within duality. So, I don't know.
I feel like you always did a great job of that, though. I feel like you did masculine and feminine energy like perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I first met you, you had long hair. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing for you.
Yeah.
There's nothing for you to wear nails sometimes. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Like you always have been like intersex.
Yeah, very what's the word? Androgynous.
Androgynous. Yeah.
Very whoever I want to be, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, it definitely gave they them.
Yeah. But it's not she or her, it's them.
It's them.
It's
You know what I'm
them.
saying? That ain't gave them.
I loved it.
So like do you feel like your family was accepting of your sexuality?
Immediate family, yes. My mom, my sisters, my brother, and my brothers. Yes.
Yeah.
My extended part of my family on my mom's side, not so much. Super, super Christian household. I am thankful for growing up in the household.
Yeah.
Being extremely Christian, great religious background. It built a sense of faith, determination, but it was also the thing that they used to tear me down.
Yeah.
So for years, it caused struggle.
Yeah.
With being like, I love God, but I don't want to go to church.
Exactly.
I love God, but y'all use God as a weapon. So what do I do?
Yes.
So
You feel guilty. Like,
I don't know.
no, for real. I used to beat my beat and be like, I'm going to hell.
Yeah. So like, I'd rinse through rock. I would have said for sales go to hell, but I did say, I'm a man.
Listen. I'm filthy. No, for real. Like, it's really like that. Like, you feel like soon as you do the deed or as soon as something happens, it's like, oh no, it's over for you.
No, I've never felt that a day about that.
I'm burning. I'm really heat.
No.
Never? Hell, you ever? I just going in the choir. I used to sing in the choir, and when I was singing, like, once I started to like become sexually active, I was like, oh, I can't do this no more. Like, I'm singing. Like, I can't even sing in the choir no more. Like, I'm out here stuff.
At one point in my life, I was the choir. And I still didn't care. You didn't care. Because I'm going to be used by the Lord. However he going to use me, but the flesh don't say it. And it said, it did well. True, just Jazzy Beljali. And that's his we at one point in my life. Yeah, I've converted. Converted to what? Less Jezebel? Less of a whore? I like that. I went from a whore to a hoochie. I like that. There's a difference. I like that. So I had to pike it down just a little bit. What I feel like when you young, like, you don't feel like that's a whore. You really like finding, it's still a whore. No, a whore is a whore. No. It's like when you see a kitten, is it not still a cat? Real? Right. So a whore is a whore. It's one thing being, you hunt your water too. But when you young, you was doing what I was doing. But still though, like I don't feel like that was like you were just finding yourself. You were people. I feel like it's important. To know what you like. How do you know what you like? It's try. You know what I'm saying? It's true. I feel like it. But I already knew. I knew what I got. Oh, and I was on the prowl. No, I wasn't finding. But you really ain't know. It's hunting. Because once you find something that you like, you won't keep going back. If you're trying to search it for it in other things, then that you may not fulfill. Oh, I did that when I was young. I kept going back to the same person, to the same thing. I knew it was the same spirit, but you ain't know it was the good. I knew it wasn't good. Exactly. No, I knew it was bad for me. It's not bad for you, but I'm saying like if you're messing with somebody new, you don't know if the sex gonna be good. No, I know. Oh, you can tell. I can smell it. You can look at somebody. I can look them dead in their eyes and be like, that ain't it. This is like, after that. So you one of them people who can you can look at somebody and tell they passionate or spirit of discernment is real high. I'm able to look at people or sit in the room with somebody and they can walk out the room and I can tell them their whole life. Yeah. Which is scary. Yeah. It's scary because then you feel like you done peered into a part of them that's supposed to be revealed by them and now you're prejudging them. Yeah. So now you like, dang, I know your family ain't shit. For real. I know you got daddy trouble. Yeah. But now I'm judging you before you even tell me you got daddy troubles. Do I let you still come out and tell me that you fucked up? Yeah. Or do I tell you that you fucked up? Who gets to go first? See, I think that's an Aquarius thing too, because Aquarius, let me tell you something. I'm a Gemini, you Aquarius. Air signs. Air signs. But Aquarius are so detached, bro. Y'all don't give a fuck about nothing. Nothing. They're still so emotional. It is we very deeply emotionally attached. Very, very deeply emotionally enveloped in somebody. But we will leave you mentally before we leave you physically. Yeah. Because everything you do goes on the list. See. And we brought it up 1,000 times. And I don't like that. But we're not going to make you feel bad. It's just, hey, I don't like that. If you know I don't like it, why you still doing it? But you think, now you don't have to who care. Because it's Aquarius thing. I ain't tripping. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? We going to be stop fucking doing that shit. You know what? And see, as an Aquarius, I feel like when we say we don't like that, it's to not make you feel bad. Yeah. Very much so hey, I don't want to yell and cuss at you. I don't want to scream. Yeah. But this is bothering me. True. Can we fix it? Now, when you've done it 72 times. Yeah. And and you see all my stuff at the door. Don't look at me surprised. Out the door, you got to go. And I throw you there. Straight like that. And I'm going to shimmy down the hallway when I do it and tell you sincerely. Yeah. I still care about you. I still love you. I appreciate you. All of these great things. And because it comes off mundane, that's what people call cold. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people think all those emotions have to exist for you to care about somebody. And in reality, they don't. Yeah. It's very much so I love you. Yeah. Oh, you don't show me that you love me. I didn't have to say it. Yeah. I really could have kept it in the back of my tongue. But I think you've always done a great job of, because I've learned friendship through watching other people have friends. Like my cousin, I feel like she's a great friend. She's also great. I feel like she was a great friend. I would pick at her friends, be like, your friend ugly. And she'd be like, don't talk about my friend. Correct. Because you know what I'm saying? My friend is my friend. And I always was I admire that. You know what I'm saying? She always had
a big thing about friendship. Friendship was like the real thing to her or whatever. And that taught me, like, you know, how to look at things differently or whatever. And I think in our friendship, you know, just watching you with other people and you and your friends or whatever, you and your other friends, I'm like, dang, he really value friendship. Like, that's a big thing to him. Loyalty, like, you know, you steadfast on this shit.
I love my people.
Yeah,
I love people that love me,
yeah,
and I love people that want to be loved.
yeah,
Now, once I realize I'm hitting a brick wall, I ain't never fucked up my mug for nothing.
yeah,
So I will walk away from a brick wall. But there's so many people who really just simply want to love people and be loved on authentically.
yeah,
And I think that's the part that I've learned so far in like my friendships with people. And don't get me wrong, the gag is some of the girlies don't love me back.
yeah, for real.
And still walking away from situations, there is no disrespect.
Yeah,
There is still very much so. You could talk about me all day and I'm still gonna be like, girl, bless you.
yeah,
You know, Achu, bless you. Have a great day. You know, be great, be grand, live your best life. I'm not worried about you because, and this is gonna sound so cold.
yeah,
So, you know, forgive me for anybody that hear it, but I don't care about you when we cool.
yeah,
Because your business is your business. Your life is your life. I'm here for the interim and I'm in the middle of your life. Everything on the outsides is about you.
yeah,
So when we fall out, I'm still in the middle.
yeah,
I'm not on the outsides. So whatever you're going through is about you. Have at thee.
yeah.
Be great, you know. March on, my brother.
I think the great thing about our friendship is we have had ups and downs. We've seen each other in the trenches, the trailer days,
Oh my God.
the real trailer.
Dwayne, he will walk in the apartment and the flow shake.
Listen, the flow was shaking for real. Like, we stayed in the trailers, y'all. Like, we stayed. Club at Eustace, I feel like, was the beginning.
It was the beginning.
Yeah,
It was the beginning, the very beginning.
the club at Eustace.
And then we went from there to Lentera, the trailers. But that's when shit got trill. That's when we knew
Locked in.
we was locked in for real.
For real.
Cause I remember we was mad. Well, we wasn't mad at each other. He was mad at me
Yes.
because he's right. I'm loyal. So you my friend, but they my friend. I know you don't like them, but what they got to do with me every single time? We didn't speak for like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
like 2 whole weeks. And out of nowhere, you said, "What you doing? You want to cut my hair?"
Excuse me. But for real, y'all, he was my barber for a long time or whatever. But I feel like we had, like I said, we had ups and downs. Like, once we'll not speak or whatever, and then we'll speak or whatever. Like, a lot of people know that we fell out or whatever. We fallen out a many a times. I think that we both do a great job of holding each other accountable.
Yes.
I will agree with what I'm saying, because our big falling out was my fault. The first one was my fault. It's you shaking your head. Well, but it was my fault. So I was dating somebody and he did not like the person that I was dating. He knew that the spirit of the sun, he knew that the person was not
I'm
good.
about to say, you know, cause focus watcher.
Yes.
So I want to say it exactly how I felt on the heart. I like the person.
Yeah.
I like every angle. I liked the individual,
Yeah.
but I did not like them for you.
Yeah.
I knew where your headspace was. I knew you had just came back from the military. You had just gone through a divorce. You were already telling me, like, I'm searching for myself. I'm trying to get myself back out there. And I saw at the time, I'm close to his age. So I know I'm young and erratic.
Yeah.
And I knew he was young and erratic. So I'm like, damn friend, like me and this boy got good energy and I click with him on a friend level. But I wouldn't even put you with me in this stage of your life. So why would I put you with something to like energy? And that was it.
Yeah. And I didn't want to hear that shit. I was like, hey, you did that. I didn't want to hear that shit. I didn't want to hear it. And I didn't, that was lacking accountability at the time. I didn't see it or whatever until I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Until later on. And then I was like, damn, like, friend was right. Yeah.
And sometimes it be like,
It do be like that for real.
sometimes you got to look back and be like, fuck.
Yeah, friend was right.
So I didn't listen.
Yeah. So during that period of us falling out, how did you feel? Like, did you feel like we would never be friends again? Have you ever, anytime that we've ever fell out, have you felt like, okay, I ain't never heard that bitch be?
Nah.
Never.
No, I'd be like, people would ask me, be like, why you and Q fell out? And I'd be like, I don't fucking know. He living his best life. I'm not thinking about him. He's not thinking about me. Q is out there getting to his money, and I'm out here just focusing on whatever I'm doing in the moment because we know what I do this year ain't what I'm finna be doing next year.
Thanks.
I don't keep the same hair color, the same clothes, the same style, the same job,
The same nigga.
what? Don't, because you will see me in a year and be like, what happened to so-and-so? Who's that? Who's that mystery man? He listen. But, you know, in the midst of the big one, I was hurt at first, but then I understood. I think that was the moment that I learned.
Do you feel like that was the big one?
I feel like that was the big one.
Really?
I feel like that was the big one.
Yeah.
Because it was sudden.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, usually you fall out with people, you could see little signs and little things. It was such a quick explosion that it was both. I feel like even for you, it was kind of like maybe a week or two later, you kind of say, man, you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Because you used to having that friend and calling them and talking to them.
Yeah.
Now you get ready because now the anger is disappearing.
Yeah.
And you get ready to pick up that phone and now you like, hold on. Bitch, we really fucking fell out.
But the thing about, let me tell y'all, the thing about Justin is, it was not so recent, but for the longest of time, if we fall out, I have to reach out first. He is not going to get my phone. No, you going to that day to this day. You know, if you fall out, it don't matter who was wrong. It don't ain't damn. Like I'm telling you, like who?
Aquarius to the TwoLando. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of times it's not because I don't care or I don't want to reach out. My ADD kick in real quick.
Yeah.
And it really do be out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
I don't answer my phone. Okay, I can't say sometimes, so that's a lot of time. The time. Okay, no. I don't answer my phone the time because if I see it and I don't respond in that moment, in my head I responded.
Yeah.
Because I done said it in my head, oh, they said such and such and such and such. Now all of a sudden I done forgot.
Yeah.
So if I done fell out with a person, sometimes I don't remember the person exists until somebody say their name. Sometimes I forget I have a mama.
Yeah.
And she put me here on earth.
Right.
Which I feel like is really disrespectful.
For real.
Because why this real? You could have put me in a unicorn land with cotton candy and bunnies and shit. I feel like, I don't know. Earth, it's raw. Earth, it ain't ghetto. Earth, it is a little ghetto story. It is a little ghetto, but it's raw. It's raw. No. You just, okay, but you know hood activities.
Yeah.
Ain't never been my comfort. That's true.
That's true.
I may rap like I'm hood and look like I'm hood, but I really be acting like this around the white folk.
Yeah.
And the Spanish folk. Now, I love my people.
Yeah.
But there's only so much hood I can deal with.
Yeah.
Because then I start holding my clutch to my titty.
So I really want to get into, you speaking of the rapping, I want to get into music. What made you decide that you want to do music? Back in the trailer days, was heavy on the music. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to just record just for fun, and it was just like a thing that we just really did for fun. We was just playing.
And I kept me a YouTube video post.
Yes. What made you decide to like, okay, I'm gonna take it seriously?
I think after all these years, like I played around and I did it for the love of it. I didn't do it for wanting to put it out there. And I think now looking back, hold up, we lost audio. Hello? Hello? Hey, hello? Okay, we back.
What part did he lose it all?
So just ask your question again. I think I was carrying mouse there.
So when we talk about music, or you want to talk about rapping, whatever, what made you decide that you wanted to take music seriously? Because back in the day, we would be on like the little apps or whatever. Acid Pro, yes. I was Sony Acid Pro. Shout out to y'all, Sony.
We love y'all.
We used to be recording just for fun. What made you decide that you wanted to take this seriously?
Two things. One, I realized the love was beyond just making the music. I know that I have written great songs. I wrote songs for you, for our friend She. I helped out our friend Kevon.
Yeah.
I've sat in the studio with a few people over time. And there was one thing that I always noticed. Every song that I wrote, nobody could put the stank on it that I could put on it. Facts. So it made me take it serious because it was like, if I can write a great song and somebody can deliver it, cool. But if the people in the studio are saying, no, I need you for this part.
Yeah.
I need you for this background. I need you for this moment. It made me realize it's in me. That's number one. Number two, you.
You gave me?
Oh my God.
How?
One, my first time in the studio was because you put me in the studio.
Yeah.
My second time in the studio was because you put me in the studio. I ended up being in TwoLando because you said, friend, we're going to do it. If I leave it up to you, you ain't never going to do it.
But speaking of TwoLando, I cannot rap, y'all, at all. I am not. Or he is the writer. He is an editor. No. But I had never even rapped before. You know, I never tried. I had never. Well, yeah, Kenneth, like
Kenneth Law.
whatever. He good for an alias. You know what I'm saying?
I love an alien.
Yes.
That'd have been 13 seasons.
For real. So, like the whole TwoLando thing, you told when you once told me that, like when I came to you with the idea, you was like, I didn't take you serious or whatever until I sent you a song, and then you was like, okay, knock it serious.
Correct, because you were like, oh, we could be like the gay JT and L.I. And I was like, boy, what you talking about? But then you turned around and sent that song, and I was like, okay, hold on, that's a little fire right there. That might need a little bit of me on. And so then we went from one song to the next song to the next song, and then we had a mixtape.
Yeah.
And then after we had the mixtape, now we really sitting down coming up with concepts and what kind of album, what presentation did we want, how do we want to dress, buy and matching outfits and stuff to take folks. Like, we were going the extra, I'm almost there, the extra mile. We were really going far on it. And I think being in TwoLando is really what opened my eyes to being like, I really want to do this. Because I started getting carried away in the studio. I started becoming lost. I started becoming lost in the cost because I'd be forgetting about how much money is the studio costs.
Listen, if music is not your real passion and not your
Don't do it.
It's very expensive. It's very hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a game. Like, though there's so much money that went into it, and that's what made me be like, hold on, what do I really want to do? Even though it was a hobby and it's fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it is very costly, extremely. So what do you think the fallout of TwoLando was?
I think the fallout of TwoLando was just the fact at that time, we were in stages of our life that I didn't see money.
Yeah.
You saw the money. And you also saw that I was not doing the business side of anything. You post on your page. Put this here, put this there. My page, so make it. It's probably 2 or 3 things from TwoLando on there. Unless you shared it and I reshared it, because I am a lazy marketer. But I think once it got to the point that you were looking at the cost and I wasn't, that it did become unbearable for you. And that's something that I realized is not looking at the moments that it was unbearable because you were shouldering everything.
Yeah.
At the moment, you was like, we going to the studio. Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, we buying outfits, we doing this, and I started thinking grand,
Yeah.
I ain't even made a penny.
Listen,
And I'm like, we can go to the school and we can at the school. Can we run at the school and get the hood show up? And you was like, how we gonna get all the people to get there? How we gonna get the flyers? How we gonna do this? That's like the hood gonna come out. For me, the hood gonna come out. It's still for me. The hood step for me, baby. But I was so enlarged in the ideal that I did not think about it. And I think once it got to the moment that for you, it was like, let's just cut our losses.
Yeah.
And for me, it was like, you taking away my dream. And I ain't put a motherfucking dime in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did a few times. Yeah. Okay, I put 2 dimes in.
You did. You definitely put.
But I feel like at that point, it was good because we kind of got to sit back and not rush something.
Yeah.
And now we had the chance to look back at it and be like, damn, we were actually creating something that the world still don't got.
Yeah.
They still don't got raw, unfiltered, in your face music.
And just having fun. And
But that's missing from music.
Yeah.
There's us elements and showing people the real levels of the friendship. Because the shit we talking about is how we really talk. Now, we don't be fighting folk.
Yeah.
And we don't be shooting people. I ain't never shot a gun a day in my life.
Yeah.
I'm a lady, for Christ's sake.
Bar.
Thank you for coming, Spirit this book. Huh? But still, like, those are the moments that I look back and I'm like, TwoLando fell out because it just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
My thing is, I feel like, okay, so I had done said in one of the songs that I was gonna go to jail, and then I went to jail, y'all. I went to jail. And then when I was in jail, I was sitting there thinking about the song, and I was like, nigga, you grown. You know what I'm saying? It's time to, like, you gotta put your ideas or your wants and your hobbies or whatever. You really gotta, like, what do you want or whatever. And when I was sitting in that cell, when I was rocking back and forth in that cell, I was like, when I was in there, I was like, okay, I gotta really reevaluate my life. And I think that's when I cut everything off. And I was like, okay, I gotta lock in. Like, I gotta lock in, I gotta put myself first or whatever. And I gotta, and what does that mean? What does it mean to put yourself first? What does it mean to feel like you're fulfilling your purpose or whatever? And I had to really grapple with those ideas or whatever. So for you, what does it mean to fulfill your purpose?
To fulfill my purpose, that can mean so many things. But for the most part, for me, fulfilling my purpose is really just living in my truth consistently and not subjecting myself to less than that.
Yeah.
So, and I just said this to somebody yesterday, so it's crazy. I told him, I said, people be fucking up being nice.
Yeah.
It's not about being nice, it's about being kind. I'm going to eat every day because that's something I got to do what I want to do. Now, will I give you a piece of chicken off my plate? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can you have the whole plate? Fuck no. Because then now you full, I'm starving.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be full and fulfilled.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make sure at least you get a taste.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave you out here stinking and starving.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what fulfillment is.
Yeah.
What's your definition of fulfillment?
I feel like my definition of fulfillment is my dreams, my goals. Like, I want to feel like, and what I leave behind to people to, like, I like connecting with you. My whole thing is about connecting or whatever, sharing information, sharing, like, and I'm the type of person that if I learn how to make $1 million, I'm gonna call everybody and be like, let me tell you how to make this $1 million. It's so doable. They giving out food still? This, they this out well, this that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is happening or whatever. I'm just that type of person. I love to share information. I love to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm just that type of person. Or whatever. Like, so I want to talk about dating. Let's get into it. I still one subject. That's an ugly subject. Let's get into it. Are you single?
Yeah. Very. Supremely. By choice. Love it.
You single by choice?
By choice. Not by choice. It wasn't my choice. But ending a relationship was not my choice.
Yeah.
But still being single at this moment, because there's been opportunities and there's been people and they discussed me.
Yeah.
Through and I know I'm ready to love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm ready to love. I know I'm ready to be loved. I know I'm ready to interact on that level. I know I have it to give and to receive it. But I know most people are not. So I don't, like I said, I don't subject myself to anything below my vibration.
Yeah.
Because if I'm on lo-fi and you on hi-fi, bye-bye.
Do you feel like your last relationship was your best relationship?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no. I feel like my last relationship confirmed why I became a certain person in the first place.
Really?
I think we get to the point where we finally get into our prime self and we realize, like, I'm not finna let nobody play with me. I'm not finna let nobody play with my money. Like, yeah, you from my life and I meet you in the middle, but I ain't never gonna overextend myself. Certain things, whatever our boundaries are, we set them up. And then we let the devil come along and snatch the rug from underneath our feet. That's what happened. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. You be sitting there, you be nice, and I'm not gonna say comfy because I don't believe in comfortability. Because I'm trying to figure out how to say that word right now. I don't believe in being comfy. That's how we just gonna say it right now. I don't believe in being comfy, but I feel like as soon as you get done being comfy, now you be like, I'm gonna stand on business. That's the moment the devil decides to snatch the rug because now your feet planted, right? But your feet ain't planted on the side of it, and that be the problem.
Yeah.
And so my last relationship, I would never say he was my best, but I would say he was my confirmation.
That I think my last relationship was my best relationship. Like it wasn't perfect. Yeah, it wasn't perfect. But out of all the relationships that I've been in, because I had to grow so much and I knew what I wanted and I knew it wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? It was still hard. You know what I'm saying? But out of all the rest of them, it was like, it was adult.
So do you feel like more that it was perfect, or do you feel like you were more perfect to be in that moment?
I was ready or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Cause you're right. You know,
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, was it as a whole perfect,
it wasn't perfect.
or was I in a better position for it to be perfect,
Yeah.
for it to work more?
Yes. Cause it was, out of all the other past relationships, you know what I'm saying? It's things that like I didn't cheat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a serial cheater. Cause I love to cheat.
Done.
Duh. I'm a serial cheater. I used to love to cheat. I don't cheat no more. But I don't cheat no more. I don't cheat no more. I done talked to the lady. I'm delivered. I'm delivered. But I was a serial cheater in a relationship. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? I like that. Tell the truth, shame the devil, because everybody always say no.
So
They be lying.
when I talk to my friends, right,
The answer will always be, yeah.
in 2 relationships, and I've had quite a few, for those who don't know. I've had a total of, incriminate my motherfucking self. I've had a total of 14 situationships or relationships, things that were semi to actual serious.
Yeah.
Out of those, 2 of them, I cheated on. One was get back.
Yeah.
It was definitely get back. I felt so bad afterwards, I came back crying. I never do it again. My God, it felt horrible. Now,
Did you do it again?
years later. Now years later, it was get back, but the way I cheated was a little too deep
Yeah.
because he was cheating. I knew it. I should have left. I should never stayed. But I was in love, and I was like, "So you cheating? We cheating. We do this everything as a couple." And next thing you know, I was sleeping with somebody else, and like whole dates and spending the night and all of that for like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, I just, and when I say this, they're gonna know who they are. I told them, I was like, I realize I'm not in love with you anymore. I'm just attached to you.
Yeah.
So the love is gone. I'm just scared of existing in a world without you, but I've technically already lost it. So if I can live my life and be happy with this man over here and I'm miserable when I'm around you, I would just leave you alone to be around this man.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And he said I was a hateful, spiteful, nasty, trifling bitch. And my response was, I am.
I'm dead. I'll be there. I'll be all there. This time I'm gonna be. So what is your type?
Don't have one.
I don't think I have one either.
I look back at all my exes, they're different colors, different shapes, different sizes, different backgrounds, different levels of masculinity.
Yeah.
And some of them I look back and I just be like, I know I was on drugs.
Yeah. It's like I just was doing shit.
This was doing. They're trying to give back to the community. Security. Let me take this one off y'all hands. Give the charity donation for real. Go fund them.
For real. Need to file some on my test.
Listen, because if you could file another as a dependent and get back lost wages,
Fish. It would be one of the on the earth. How do you feel about Jack and Grindr? You feel like you can find love on Jack? No. I feel like that's cap. I feel like you can. You do not date you for Jack.
I know. And where are they?
That card back. It's the dick out. He's still on there.
I feel like you can find love anywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm a person that believes in energy because I love energy. And majority of the energy that is poured into that app is not of getting to meet. It's of sexual nature. So even in the moment that people are meeting, if they do want something serious, the sexual nature is still more prevalent than the actual getting to know the person. We done been on 2 dates and now you want to hunch.
Facts.
We just saw each other, but you want me to come to your house.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to get coffee. You don't want to walk in the park. And walking in the park is free.
I can't stand to walk in the park.
Look, I had to make eye contact with Cameron. Because I done been around people who be like, what I'm going to do with them? I just invited them to the house because I ain't got no money. So go outside.
No. Don't invite me nowhere if you ain't got no money.
Me either.
Don't invite me outside. I don't want to come to the crib.
I got older. Like one time somebody took me on a date just to get to meet me, and they took me to the butterfly garden. Mind you, I had never been there. Didn't even know the shit existed. And I walk in, and all these butterflies are flying around, and these flowers are everywhere. And we sat there. It's free.
Oh, okay.
And we sat there, and we had sandwiches. They made sandwiches? Well, he made them.
Oh, wow.
And they were gourmet.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you like me. Like you put thought into this.
Yeah, you really did.
Now, I went on a date the next day and somebody spent money and I had to compare the two. I enjoyed the butterfly garden more than I enjoy, sitting in the 5-star restaurant because now the staff is interrupting us.
Yeah.
We busy looking at everything that's moving around us and we so into everything else that now I done walked away from the date and I forgot your fucking name.
I don't even.
Who are you?
For real. Yeah.
Now you done text me and I'm like, who?
Yeah.
And then you got to send me the picture of the restaurant name so I know who you are.
I just can't stand to walk in the park day. That just kills my.
Why though?
For one, I'm fat. Don't take so am I. Don't take me now to walk. I don't want to walk. You sound very upset about that. You pissing me off. Like, let's go. We just gonna go walking. We just gonna go. I don't really like the club either like that for real because it be hot. I don't want to be in.
I don't like the club because I live by the old school creed is don't bump unless you want to get bumped. And hoes be bumping into bitches and clearly see it.
Fat.
I know at my size, you see me step.
Exactly.
And you think that you gonna squeeze past me and not say, excuse me? I don't like that. I don't like the fact that the floor is sticky and it's wet. Now that I got home, I got spots all over my fucking shoes. I don't like that. And I don't like the fact that everybody don't take a bath.
That's true.
That's the one that really sends me. You could send me up to the moon. Like what's his name? Elton John Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Just shoot me up. Because why I need a little rag. I be so sweaty. Mine is full. That keeps a rag. I keeps a napkin.
You too old.
Bertha, if you did a rag, I've been like that all my life. I sweat.
Yeah, I sweat.
And I do it because I wear makeup. I wouldn't mind sweating if I didn't wear makeup. But one thing I would not do is be like the people on the 90s photos, how they look when they went in the club and how they look when they came out.
Yeah.
You won't have me looking like don't go chase some waterfalls.
For real.
Because I'm a 16 rep. So they said, yeah. But I really be in there and it just be too much. And specifically, I was in the club sometime last year. And this guy, he's really, really friendly with me. And I'm really, really friendly with him. But he never wore deodorant. So at the beginning of the night, he was always all right. But I just want him to know or to think about if you're dancing in the middle of the floor and everybody has moved that, they're not watching you. They smell you.
They smell you and you stay.
You stay.
Well, could you date somebody? I dated somebody with a fetish who didn't like for me to wear deodorant.
Couldn't date them.
You couldn't date?
Couldn't date them. The fact that you want to live in filth.
I mean, they just like go natural pheromones. They call it pheromones.
Pheromone. Yeah, pheromone. Birthday.
They just like that. You know what I'm saying? They into that.
I love, this is weird, I love my natural scent.
You do?
I do. Like if I just take a bath and I don't put nothing on, I still smell good. I smell like Maddie.
Yeah.
Fuck what these other hoes smell like. I smell like Ben. Big on the front. You know what I'm saying? But so tell me not to put on deodorant and to go outside and come back. So you want me to smell like an onion? An onion?
I ain't wear deodorant for 2 days. And then when he finally came, he was like, it ain't strong enough.
Fire.
He was like, no, your funk ain't strong enough. Like, I want you, like.
So why he just don't live in the sewer?
I don't know. Sewer, that motherfucker was fine. I was like, damn. No, I could do it.
I'm gonna tell you that's the part that's scary. I was like, oh, it's too much. It's when it's gonna sound so horrible, but I think most people agree when people are too fine, something off.
Yeah, you got to be a little ugly. You got to be a little.
Oh, Duran Bernard, that's his song.
Well, my baby a little bit ugly.
Yeah, I want mine just with a little. I want to look at you and go, oh, like, oh, that's unique about you, you know.
So, what's your favorite dating app?
I don't like any of them.
None.
Even though I'm on them, and granted, I'm on there because I love conversation. I'm big on conversation, and most people don't have any. And I'm a troll. I'm not gonna lie. I will say one wrong thing to me, like that poor man said, "Oh, you fine as fuck. I want to fuck you." And I said, "Sorry, I'm not on here for that." He was like, "Well, this the kind of app it is. You need to get off of here."
What was it?
I was coming back from Georgia, bitch. A bitch. It was Grindr too.
Oh,
And he said, he said, you need to get off of here, bitch. I said, at your age. And you know, after I said that, you dog went in at your age, AARP is on your list, not me. At your age, a walker is on your list, not me. Naming your grandchildren is on your list. Male pattern baldness is on your list. But when you looked up in the morning and you looked past them crow's feet and you saw me, you were looking in the wrong direction. Have a good fucking day before I reroute this app to your house. Leave me alone. You know, simple.
See, I love Facebook dating. I always recommend that.
Okay, so she's cute.
I recommend it.
But people have horrible communication skills.
They really do.
That bothers me.
Yeah.
Because why are you on here?
And we don't want to talk.
You know, I know like how they're saying like for Wicked with Cynthia Erivo singing Defying Gravity, they were saving space. They're taking it. And I don't look like, why are you here on the app if you have no intentions on using it?
Yeah.
Or motherfuckers are really out here on apps and whole committed
Relationships.
and lying.
But how do you feel about that? Do you feel like you could do a polyamorous relationship?
Yo, fuck no.
You could do an open relationship?
I don't like to share with y'all.
Have you been with more than one people in one day?
Promise you that it to me. Yes.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
You can do it.
Because the deal is I can deal with more than one person in a day. But I can't deal with more than one person at the same time. Because what happens when both of them motherfuckers got an attitude? I'm only going to enough therapy to handle one person at a time. And I'm grown enough to say that.
So never a throuple.
Not a thoughtful, not a couple. I barely like waffles. There's something about that fool.
I don't know. A different stuff's a different. I don't know if I can. I think I could probably. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll take. It takes some. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm scared of love though. I love ain't my things. How do you feel about dating outside of your race? This the hot topic for they.
Okay, so I don't mind. I'm really open-minded.
Yeah.
I gotta think, swag out. I love my black men.
Yeah.
Y'all working my nerves. Just want to put that out there. Spanish men, I love y'all too.
Stay close.
I just really want to date one so they can teach me Spanish.
Yeah.
Also, I want to date a foreigner.
Right.
So when they get mad and they start talking that shit, I don't understand.
Exactly.
I don't get it. I want to date a white man. Never have, right?
You
But-
dated a white man?
No. Purdue.
You know what? No.
He has to have some swag. And not even swag, because I don't even care. Like, you can be Ritz.
Yeah.
Just as plain as you can be.
Yeah.
But you just have to be dapper. Like, you really got to step. Like, you got to have that flavor about you.
I like
When you talk,
white person. I want them white.
I don't. And I don't want them black accent. I don't want them to be black. But I mean, like, if, like, you see those white guys that are white and they still, like, that cool white guy. Like, you need to have some type of
Yeah.
to you. Because if you come across and you like a piece of notebook paper,
Yeah.
just as flat and plain copy paper to go inside the fax machine. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want that. You know, you could be fluffy like a cloud. You know, have some dimension to yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Like, you know, Jason Momoa, that's a nice looking white man.
Is he white?
I don't know what he is, but
Momoa don't sound white.
hey, it's not black. And Momoa sound a little, I know about a mimosa. I can tell you that.
I like that one.
Channing Tatum,
Channing Tatum. Oh, he got him black girl too.
right? Handsome man.
Diamond.
Justin Timberlake, handsome man. And he's not a black.
I don't.
But the thing is,
bitch.
that's a titty. Okay? Mine stay right here. They thinking about yours ain't gay in my, hey, it ain't never popped out on the screen, you know? But Justin Timberlake, he has something about him. Like he's not trying to be black.
Yeah.
Chris Stapleton, that sings Tennessee Whiskey, that's a nice looking white man.
Yeah.
And there's some more, you know. Oh, what's his name? Henry motherfucking Cavill. The man that plays Superman. The man that played The Witcher.
The Witcher.
The Witcher. Now that's.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
Witcher.
He's as flower as they come.
Yeah. In The Witcher, he kind of looked something else. Maybe because it was so dark.
It was dark and they put like grungy makeup on stuff and make it a little dirty all the time.
Yeah, he did a little dirty.
But he's just at the context. He's just vanilla as Breyer's ice cream. He really is. Like, he likes singing country and folk music. He loves being around children or doing certain things. He's really cute.
Yeah.
That's a fine motherfucking man.
See, I don't mind.
But I'm not hating Jake from State Farm.
I listen. If my husband or my significant other is a plastic surgeon from Turkey with a BBL, that's my business. If it's a Korean with gold teeth and a BBL and a lot of money, that's my business.
So wait, why you keep mentioning this BBL?
Because they gotta have a fat ass. I want them thick. I like them thick. I don't mind the skinny. I know skinny appreciation. I
don't like skinny.
I
live by a philosophy.
I like character.
If there's no ass, there's no good strokes.
But at the same time,
ass cheeks means stroke game is up to par.
But you done dated skinny people,
and it was horrible.
But if it was the right person, decent with me. So then you got a type. They can't be skinny. You like thick.
No, you don't have to be thick because you can still be thin and have ass cheeks. You just can't be walking around here like Aunt Jemima.
Okay.
With pink hair. I don't want that. I don't want tables.
So is that a thing though? Like what? Okay. Do you feel like sexual preference is important? Sexual position is important?
No. I feel like that's a stupid word. Because I feel like when you, most people won't believe this, I started as a top. I didn't learn how to be a bottom. I'm not going to say I didn't learn, but I already knew. I was already fucking. But I didn't start being consistently a bottom until like my second or third relationship. Well, situation. Shit. But my original relationship, he was a bottom.
Yeah.
And every now and again, he'd be like, well, baby, it's my turn. Okay, like you ask once out of every 3 months. That's fine. Like, that's cool.
So you like for your top to have some ass.
Just because that means the strokes is going to be good.
If he got ass.
I just want you to think about it. You chunky, I'm chunky. When you go up in the air, what happens when you come down? There's a lot of force. So if there's some ass cheeks, when they go up, y'all got to come down. And we did it all.
Hey,
that's the idea.
So you would date another bottom.
Yeah.
And you would do that now.
My, not last relationship, but the relationship before that, because these last 2 were relationships.
Yeah.
He can't lie to me, and he can't lie to the world. He's bottom.
Yeah.
That was a woman. She let me put makeup on him. No disrespect, boo. But he let me, and I love that.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I learned that I kind of like my niggas a little gay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be the only hoe walking around in the purse. Let's purse it up.
Okay.
Purse and pussy. You know what I'm saying? I was okay with it. He would let me do his makeup, like his eyebrows. He would let me, pick his hairstyle, pick his clothes. It was like having a boyfriend and a Barbie doll. Both, the best of both. Boy Barbie. Barbie boyfriend.
I loved it. So could you ever date a sex worker?
No.
No.
I'm not going to say no, okay? But we really have to talk about those boundaries. We got to have some boundaries. Because if you're a sex worker and that's what you do for a living, I'm going to respect it. I'm one of those people, I will respect it. But that means I need to know my limitations of what I could do. Because I'm not going to be out here just fucking you and you fucking, whoever you. It's level.
Right.
Yeah, it's levels to this. Though now I get to know, is the community?
Yeah.
Or is the neighborhood? That's what I need to know.
Weak.
Is it community dick or is it neighborhood?
I feel like if you sleeping with somebody who also is sleeping with other people, that's polyamorous, right? Or that's that's open.
Okay.
Yeah, that's open.
Open. So are we opening it up? So you don't want to be open? Because there are some people that are like, I'm the sex worker, so you can't. There are people like that in the world. And it's kind of like, if you fucking, we fucking.
Yeah.
I'm out here doing it too. So that's the boundaries, but also it depends on my level of comfortability with you as a person. Are you safe? You protect yourself. Are you conscious about what is out there? Are you conscious about what you're bringing home? Are you regularly going to the doctor? Are you making sure that you're healthy? All of these things matter. So if you're just a sex worker and you just work the sex, but you don't work that doctor,
It can't happen.
that out the door you gotta go, bitch. Listen, that's the anthem for the shit.
So let's go back to music, right?
Uh-huh.
Who are your top 5 rap acts?
Ooh. We all know. Nicki Minaj, right? She's up there.
Favorite Nicki song?
Favorite Nicki song?
Favorite and least favorite?
Okay, so my least favorite is Monster. And don't get me wrong, I love Monster, but that last part, that in the bomb, it kills me. It sends me up. And she don't like the song either. So I don't feel like I'm, saying anything disrespectful. That song was the least favorite. It was very animated and I love it. But it's like she gave us all of this and when it hits that part, it drops.
Yeah.
And it lost me. My favorite song by Nicki is Because I Live By This. Looking ass nigga. It's just something about that.
No.
Because there's no reason for you to be a looking ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's no reason.
Yeah.
After Nicki, I could definitely put some weight on Kim. Definitely put some weight on Kim. Nicki, when I listened to rap, gave me my girly side.
Yeah.
My playful side of music. Kim is the reason why I'm still a thug. Kim make me feel like I can smack a bitch and take their money out their hand. So I love Kim. I definitely have to give my hats off. And I put them in the same category because there's a reason why I put them there as a number 3 together. Nas and JC.
Yeah, I love
Nas. Because me waking up to seeing them in rap was when they were beefing. So that was me getting them to see them at their height and 2 grown men respectfully and disrespectfully handling their beef.
Yeah.
And both of them pushed their pen in their freestyles. So they're both in a category with me together. A number 4, I really love me.
Period. I like that.
Oh, it was something else, but we're going to stay right there. I love me. Because I'm here. Okay? Because I am a fusion of everything that I've heard. But I would say my last person would definitely go to, and people going to think I'm saying it because he's hot right now, but Kendrick.
Oh, okay.
Kendrick is, I like lyrics. I'm a lyricist. I don't like boom bop rap. Like I love me some Migos because Migos turn me up, but at the same time, when you listen to the lyrics, yes, there are levels to the lyrics, but they're not lyricists. And that's not being disrespectful. They're rappers. They're artists. Kendrick is a lyricist and he hides stuff in his lyrics that you don't hear until you heard the song the 20th time. Fuck the second or the third. You done listen to the song 20 times, now you done looked at the lyrics and now you like, hold up. I didn't even notice he said this. Like the whole Drake diss that he hid in the Beyonce song. Ain't nobody paying attention to that. He said, truthfully, I be lying in my rap songs. I always failed to mention that I snap on him. His career gonna come with some life insurance. And I was like, how did we miss this? That he was already beefing with Drake way back then, but now that it's happening now almost 2 years later, you get to reflect back and be like, wow, he was delivering to us the whole time. And he's also has transcended genres with his rap. And I respect him for it highly. So those would be my 5. I'm in my top 5.
Okay, so now we're going to play a game. We're going to do a rapid fire question game, right?
Oh, I gotta be quick?
That'll be quick. Okay. I'm going to name some words and you just got to say the first thing that comes to your mind. So that's all. I'm going to start easy.
Okay.
Red,
Blue,
yellow,
Big Bird,
orange. I will say the wrong thing. I will say Trump. Nah. Beyonce. Any Lee. Go on. What's with the wig? Why the first
It's funny when you said Nicki, I was thinking about that.
Then you said Beyonce, and I was thinking about that long wig.
I was thinking about that 32 bust down that she had in Texas. See, you said Nene Leakes, and I had already said wig, and I was thinking when she got into it with Kim Zolciak, and she said, Nene, you need to hush it tonight. Go wig.
That takes me every time. Okay, so purple. Barney. Jason Orlando. You supposed to answer. You supposed to answer Bash.
2 episodes.
2 episodes. Okay, so blue.
Clues. Lights. Camera. Water. Avatar.
Ooh, Cora.
Ang.
I love you from Ang. Anime.
Me. Anime. Megan Thee Stallion. Ass.
Don't you?
Creator. Saucy Santana. I was gonna say gay. Cause I'm gay.
RuPaul.
Gay as hell.
Tyra Sanchez.
Gay as hell.
D Baby Lindo. I don't like this guess.
Once a friend.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. Cause my brain too quick.
But it wasn't quick then.
I stopped it.
Okay.
I put a hard break on it. Cause sometimes I'll say stuff honestly, but at the same time, I know sometimes my mouth could be quicker than my heart. So
Yeah.
once a friend.
I like that. I like that. Your mom. Crazy. Your dad. Criminal. Your siblings. I love them. Yes. Your music. Fire. Your purpose. Greatness. What you want people to know about you.
I got a fat ass.
You heard it here first. I got a fat ass. Sex.
Money.
Dick.
Big ass. Fat. Period. I feel like that's a good moment right there. Big money. Dick. Ass. Fat.
You all right, friend. We done had a long conversation. Probably longer than we supposed to be. We was mid-tab. I want to thank you for joining me.
Oh, you're welcome. Here on his
show. I like that. Until next time. Thank y'all.